Hello Scorpios, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your no contact love reading and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. All right, Scorpio. Let's take a look and see what their energies are towards you at this time. What do we have for Scorpio, please? Alright, we have the King of Wands, the Death card, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Nope, the Ace of Swords. We have the Three of Swords here at the bottom of the deck for the general overall energy. I'm going to take a look at this Scorpio and then we're going to start to go over everything together. Definitely feels like somebody's having a hard time. Three of Swords is their overall energy. Wow, I picked that up in the Knight of Swords, or the, I just really want to say that, Knight of Swords. Maybe he's meant to come out. Some of you, it could indicate that maybe there's an unexpected message coming in for you. But I do feel here, with the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords, I do feel like somebody's very, very upset. I see the Knight of Wands right underneath that. So I do feel like you have somebody moving towards you here. So, and you kind of see that as well with the Knight of Cups, with the Queen of Swords, with the Ace of Swords. I don't think you're going to be in no contact for very long, Scorpio. I definitely feel like you're going to be hearing from somebody. But I feel like this person is having a very hard time, feeling heartbroken, feeling very upset. The Nine of Swords to me can be kind of a hard realization. You know, he's sitting up in bed with his head in his hands like he's just awoken to something, right? He's just awoken to some kind of realization that he can't sit with. It's a very, very difficult energy. You know what else I'm really drawn to on this Scorpio is this blanket here. And the blanket is symbolic for our comfort. I kind of feel here, Scorpio, that somebody may have not been being very honest with themselves, or being a little bit in denial or a little delusional when it comes to you. I really feel that here. I feel like that's what this harsh realization is about, that this person is having, is they could be realizing that, you know, something isn't what they thought it was. Now, Scorpio, maybe that is that, and maybe in the past you guys have always kind of come back together, or maybe in the past when an ending, you know, occurred, you weren't serious. I definitely feel like there's something here where somebody's seeing that something is different than maybe it has been before, or different than they thought it was. Right? And sometimes we tell ourselves something because it's what we want to believe, right? And I kind of feel like that with this person, where somebody could have been telling themselves that, you know, something wasn't really over, or something was coming back together. And I definitely feel like there's some kind of startling kind of realization that is hard for this person when it comes to that. I feel like they're realizing where maybe something has shifted and maybe they haven't been the most honest with themselves. And I do think it's very painful for them. Yeah, even that Knight of Wands, you know, that could indicate that maybe in the past something has been in and out of your life. I mean, when we have connections like that, it does make it more difficult to believe that, you know, there's finality to an ending, you know, especially if there hasn't been in the past. Now we have the Moon card under that. Somebody definitely kind of feeling very uncertain now, where they did feel very sure that something was going to go one way, and now they're not so certain here. King of Wands in the area of their thoughts. To me, this is like, I know what I want, and I'm willing to do whatever. I'm willing to take whatever actions I need to obtain it. And somebody could be trying to think about, because that's showing up in the area of their thoughts, you know, what actions should I take next? What actions can I take next? But what I'm noticing here, Scorpio, is right here, we have the Death card, which is your energy. And we have this King of Wands, and he's got his back turned towards it here. I kind of feel like that's you. I kind of feel like you have your back turned towards them. We have the Death card here for their feelings. So one, it could just indicate, like I said, that is your energy. So it really can indicate that this person is kind of being consumed by you in this situation at this time. They are thinking and feeling a lot when it comes to you. It also indicates that, you know, you are in this person's heart. It indicates with this Death energy, though, that somebody is really feeling an ending, right? And all the stuff that comes with that, you know. Even if you guys ended a while ago, I feel like this is the first time that somebody feels like it's real. It's that it's having to move into the place of acceptance. And sometimes I think that can be even harder. That moment can be even harder than the breakup itself, right? And I kind of feel like that's something that this person is experiencing right now. So really, really feeling this ending regardless of how long it's been. I feel like they want something to change in this dynamic, or they want something to change this outcome, but they don't know what steps to do that with that Death card, that Death card and King of Wands energy. And they're like racking their brain with that without coming up in their thoughts. Like, I want something to change. I do not want this to be the way it is, but I don't know what I can do. The Knight of Cups showing up as their intentions. So I do feel like somebody could be wanting to move forward and express to you how they feel. The Knight of Cups to me can also represent a dream and a vision. So it could indicate that this person still does hold a certain dream or vision for the two of you, right? They still do believe that you can come back together from this. We're going to clarify it, but I do feel like this could be an apology. This could be somebody having the intention to come towards you and express how they feel. It's like they're wanting to keep that vision alive, wanting you to see it too. We have the Page of Pentacles, so definitely a confirmation for communication here. Yeah, we have the Six of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's spending a lot of time thinking about you, Scorpio. That is your energy as well, the Six of Cups. But it's somebody really just thinking about the good times, the bad times. You're really dominating somebody's energy right now, okay? Spending a lot of time thinking about you. The challenge is the Ace of Pentacles. Sometimes whatever card is in the challenge position, it can give it the reverse meaning. And the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse can feel like a missed opportunity or like a blown opportunity. And I do feel like this person is feeling that. And that's part of what this realization is as well, where somebody had an opportunity. And for some of you, somebody had multiple opportunities to make a change or to have you in their life. And they did not do what they needed to do, right? I feel like they have blown those opportunities. And now I feel like that's where part of that realization is here too, is maybe it's that realization that they have blown things and what it's really cost them. But also this realization that I thought I would have another opportunity and I might not be getting that. So those are the realizations that are coming up that are hitting this person very hard at this time. Like I said, I feel like I just saw 1212 on the clock, so that can be a number synchronicity for you. But you can always look up those numbers when you see them, you guys, so that you can get additional messages there. But I do feel here that somebody could have thought, like I said, that they would get another opportunity, and they're realizing now that that may not be the case. And so regardless of how long it's been, Scorpio, I feel like it's finally hitting them now, okay? And like I said, sometimes I feel like that can be even more difficult. It's like that moment when the hope is gone. Because what do they say? Hope is frail, but it's hard to kill, right? We have it's reminding me of that Slipknot song, Snuff, where it says, it took the death of hope to let you go. And I kind of feel like that here. I feel like, Scorpio, this person, that's what it's taking for this person, but they're in that moment now. I still feel like it's not stopping them from trying here. But we have the Queen of Swords for their next actions and behaviors towards you, which I think is a very powerful energy to be here, because the Queen of Swords, one, she has her sword raised up over top of the clouds, indicating where at one point things were cloudy. Somebody was not seeing something. They were not understanding something. Something was not clear to them. Now it is. But that only came to be because of this experience that they're having now. Because the Queen of Swords has the wisdom and the knowledge that she has through the experiences that she has. That's the difference between knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge is just knowing something, and wisdom is experiencing it, right? I don't know whose quote it is, but I feel like the best way I've ever heard that explained, if you guys know who said it, let me know, was, knowledge is knowing that tomato is a fruit, and wisdom is knowing it doesn't go in the fruit salad, right? That's what the Queen of Swords is. She has the knowledge, but she also has the wisdom and the experience to back it up, and that's why she is the way she is. So I kind of feel like it's taking this experience of truly losing you for this person to gain the clarity that they have now. Somebody wants to come and talk to you about this. We have the Ace of Swords for the potential outcome. Clarity, awareness, breakthrough. Like I said, Scorpio, I really think it's taking this person actually losing you, and it being very different than it has in the past, for them to truly learn the lesson that they need to learn. This definitely feels like a spiritual lesson to me here. This could be a soulmate, Scorpio, especially with the Six of Cups coming up. But one thing I want to say is, a soulmate is somebody that we are meant to come into this life to have an experience with, whether that's to help them get on their path, us get on ours, to learn some kind of lesson, to gain some kind of experience. And I do feel like that here doesn't necessarily mean that that's the person that we are meant to spend our life with. It's just somebody we're meant to have this experience with. And I do believe, Scorpio, that this is a soulmate. This is somebody that you were, meant to have this experience with. And I do feel like huge spiritual test and growth for this person through this, if they allow that. Yeah, look, right under that, we have the Death card. This could lead to huge transformation for this person if they allow that. But Scorpio, I think it's trying to prepare you, though, that I do feel like somebody is going to be trying to reach out. They're having this kind of breakthrough, and it is finally hitting them. And I do feel like, I don't want to say that it's desperate, but I do feel a bit of a desperate kind of energy for this not to be true. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I do hope that it helps. I see Gemini, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Those are signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading definitely can still resonate for you. I just heard Capricorn and Leo as well. But that's what I have for you. I hope it helps. And everything that you need to know is in the description box below. If you want personal prayers for any reason, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, then thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.